From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. Cody Parkey now ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And his first pass is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
All right.
It's 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 64 yards.
1st and 10 at the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down.
It's a gain.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, 5. And he will finally be taken out of bounds.
Intercepted.
So quite a turn of events right there.
Indeed it is. I mean, they thought the worst that could happen was they'd get a field goal attempt to break the tie. Instead, interception, long return, and now the other guys have a great shot to go ahead.
They'll run. Here's Janovich, the fullback. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Andy Janovich taking it in. And the Browns have taken the early lead. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score Browns 7, Chiefs nothing. Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
First off, fuck your bitch and your cookie brain.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this
When
drive.
I fucked your wife.
They had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24
the
yards.
catch when you see C-Dog.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking
Nigga, I hit him up.
in the middle of the field, and he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete. Ricky Seals-Jones, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Myles Garrett, his second sack of the night. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chiefs' 39-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield, incomplete. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for David Njoku. It's 3rd down. And
the line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Mayfield down. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
First down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That's the end of the
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, often...
I'm about that line.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And he returns it here to his home 18-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in a second.
He's got a man complete.